Hey everybody out there in YouTube. So this is my pull review slash vlog about what I'm reading. Help me keep up because there's so much. Got a lot of books to cover, so let's get started. We're going from top to bottom, least to best, that I enjoyed the most. Amazing Spider-Man 71. When I first opened up this book and saw the first page, I closed the book back and I said out loud, the art is so bad in this, I don't know if I can finish reading this book. The art was what dragged this book down so much. The story's not bad. The story is part continuation of Sinister War. Everybody's popped off at one time. Spider-Man's just getting his ass just kicked just everywhere. Just everybody at one time. And now we are seeing exactly how Kindred orchestrated everything. And then he's probably going to jump in last. And yeah, this has been just like the whole Sinister War and the past few issues of Amazing Spider-Man has been just him getting his ass kicked. That's the story. But the art was just so bad that it just, oh God. Yeah, Mark Bagley's taking a break, I guess, on the main title because he's doing Sinister War, the actual event. Let's put it this way. The one-shot thing that I bought from Southern Comic Geek, I read it, so I'm going to count it. I knew it was a low print run. It's, let's see, 18 out of 50 is the print run. I didn't know it was that low, but that's what I got this for, was something very low print run, something very indie, something that will definitely be rated just because of print run. And yeah. So this was better than Amazing Spider-Man. Story wasn't bad, it's fun, a little fun story, mixture of all kinds of crazy stuff, like an Elseworld kind of tale thing. Not really much to really do on this one because this one's not continuous. Forlaw Mazukas, War of the Bounty Hunters. It was all right. It was a crazy story. It was really weird. The art was great. So I mean, it's a one shot. So yeah, I mean, you got to assume the bounty hunters that showed up to do all these bounties that we now think are synonymous. I mean, there's no telling. Like, yeah, Boba Fett was a great one, but everybody couldn't be great. So, I mean, it was fun. It was a nice little one shot. There's one more to go. I think Bush, and then that's over with. Barbaric, number 2. Guy has an axe that is enchanted. Will only let him kill things that are worthy to be killed. So, like, you know, people who are bad. You know, that sounded interesting. I missed number 1. Put this on here. Read it. Number 1, everybody said was standalone with just the Guy character, and everybody loved it. Everybody said this one was kind of because yeah, he runs into her, and I don't even remember why they ran into each other. I think they just happened to run into each other and be going after the same person or something like that. The art was really good in this book. I'll give the artist that. The story just kind of, the way the two characters interacted with each other didn't seem natural. It seemed forced, which is unusual. Yeah, it goes through her backstory about what happened. I think they just meet at a tavern, looks like. Yeah. I guess they just meet at a tavern and they start talking to each other. And she tells her a little backstory of, you know, her being at a monastery and then something evil going on and her having to run away because they tried to kill her. And so she finds him and gets him to go to the monastery and make things right. And then battle ensues. I'm just not liking the banner between those two. It just doesn't seem... you know, it seems forced. It doesn't seem natural. and that's the only way I know to describe it. This is supposed to be a 3-part mini. Then next year it's going to be ongoing if it's popular, which a lot of people seem to really like it. So it's probably, but I don't know if issue 3 will tell me. And maybe I'll get issue 1 if I like issue 3 and it interests me. Go ahead and get issue 1, but I might not go after this 3-issue mini. So, Nice House on the Lake. People are trapped in a bubble while the world's falling apart. You know, the art was. I have no right to say anything about somebody's art being bad because I can't draw. Can't draw shit. I can't do like stick figures is all you're getting from me. So I can't say anything about art. Art was all right, but it just seemed very minimalist. The story really didn't. Everybody said this was kind of a lull, and I agree with that. I think 1 or 2 people want to figure out what's going on. Everybody else wants to chill by the lake. Doesn't seem really realistic to me. We'll see how that goes. But I've already dropped Nice House on the Lake from my pool because I found out that they're doing 1 through 6, and then they're going to take a 6-month break and then do 6 and 12 because of the fallout between Tinian and DC, apparently, him going to Substack. So that has affected it. So I'm just going to get this in a trade when it comes out on trade. I'm not going to pay for Ncbd. That's too much. That's too much. Too much stuff surrounding it. I'd rather just get it in trade and read it all at one time, like a hardcover kind of thing. I need to get on some trades. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Rat King issue. Rat King's in this, and he goes through origin story of him and his siblings, all the gods, and then one god betrayed, and so a storyline involving them where he's going to go for the turtle, everybody, the turtles, everybody who's aside of I would recommend this. This was great. I mean, for an annual 2021 extra turtle story, great story. I love Rat King. I might make a pursuit for his first appearance. Maybe, because he seems really cool. But the only reason it ranks so low is that $6.99 price tag for an annual. Marvel is supposed to be the big, expensive company that prices their books too much, and that's $6.99. That's higher than a Marvel annual. I'm glad I got a discount. So Sinister War. So everybody's kicking Spider-Man. Like these whole past few issues of Amazing Spider-Man, 2 issues a month, and this 4-part. I think this is a 4-part. Pretty sure it's 4. I thought it was 5 originally, but I think it's just 4. 4-issue Sinister War event is basically just him getting just getting his ass beat for issue after issue after issue. Might be leading to something big. Maybe kind of like they're making a big deal out of 74 because issue 74 of Amazing Spider-Man is $10. And I think it's an extra oversized issue. So apparently something massive is going to happen at the end of this. I don't know if I'm going to like it. I do also know that in November it goes to $3.99 instead of $4.99. But you'll be getting Amazing Spider-Man 3 times a month. So I think with my discount, that basically be giving me almost a book for free. So it makes it worth it. But we're going to see because something seems like it's building here. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to like it. I don't know. Maybe I just don't need to do events and just pick them up later if they're really that good. Transformers. It was kind of difficult to keep up, but apparently, okay. Sunfire is jumping between timelines, and it has went to a timeline. Went to a timeline where everything has gone horribly wrong. The Autobots have been almost completely wiped out. I think there's only a few remaining that are prisoner, except because they beat everybody. And now but but it seems like it's just jumped around a lot. Now we're into a Bumblebee story, so I think we've jumped back to. But Bumblebee is on a planet that is like a entertainment type planet. You go there and get wasted off energon cubes, and you watch wrestling, essentially robot wrestling. It's a form of sports, it's a form of entertainment, and there's two people who run it. It's very, very funny. The interaction. The person who runs this knows all kinds of little dark secrets about everybody to keep everybody in check and get what they want out of them, which is very nice. Bumblebee does work for them. There's a fight. There's always a fight. Every issue there's a fight. I love it. I can hear the sound effects in my head. It's transforming. It's so much nostalgia. It's incredible. It's so good. I would recommend it if you grew up. When I grew up and had all these amazing cartoons out. Deadpool, Black, White, and Blood. This is a 4-issue mini as well. This is 4 issues. The artwork was incredible. There's a whole bunch of mini stories just involving Deadpool. I don't know if the whole mini series is going to be this way. Which, I mean, yeah, give me more Deadpool stories. Give me more fun. It was just a fun book, but it was nothing. It was nothing like, huge or whatever. There was no monumental kind of things. Great artwork. Nato. Will's Porticio. I mean,